which can be half conductor, half insulator. That means at some time it will behave like conductor, at some time it will behave like insulator. Those substances are actually semiconductors. So half conductor and half insulator, then I will say it is semi. Semi means half conductor. What is this called? Circle or semicircle?
Circle.
And this will be then?
Semi.
Yeah. Semi means like half. What are conductors, or which substance behave like conductors? Any substance will behave like conductor?
No, sir. Metals.
Metals. Yes. What characteristics that metal has that makes them conductor? They contain large number of free electrons. That means their outermost orbit contains loosely bound electron. How many electrons present in last orbit so that it becomes stable?
8.
8, correct. 8. So if I have got one electron, then it will try to donate this one and become stable rather than accepting 7 electrons. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
So these substances are called conductor. Like copper has atomic number 29. So as per electronic configuration formula 2n square, first orbit will have 2 into 1 square 2 electron. Second orbit will have 2 into 2 square 8 electron. Third orbit 2 into 2 cube, that is 18 electron. Now 18, 8 is 26 to 28. So 1 electron is left in outermost orbit. This electron, rather than becoming stable, will try to donate 1 electron so that it becomes stable. So such electrons are called loosely bound electrons. Suppose there are 7 electrons in outermost orbit. Now it will donate 7 or try to accept 1.
Accept 1.
They are
1.
called insulator, which is going to accept. But if it is 4 electron in outermost orbit, then 50-50 maska chaska hai na ye. It can give 4, it can take 4. एक ही बात होएगा ना इसके लिए तो. Hello?
Yes, sir.
So these substances containing 4 electrons in outermost orbit, they are called semiconductors. So one very important question they can ask in 11, what are semiconductors? So I can define like this. What are semiconductors? का answer. Those substances which contains four valence electrons forming 4 valence electrons in the outermost orbit for valence electrons in the outermost orbit forming 4 valence covalent bond with the neighboring atoms. Those substance which contains 4 valence electrons in the outermost orbit forming 4 valence covalent bond with the neighboring atoms are called as semiconductor. their conductivity lies between conductor and insulator. At higher temperature, they behave as at higher temperature they behave as conductor, and at lower temperature they behave as insulators. This much followed no meaning?
Yes, sir.
Because total chapter is theoretical. Be careful, everything is linked with the topics. That means whatever we are doing now, this will be linked with the next, it will be linked with the next, this way it will move. So containing free electron means less than 4, they are conductor, more than 4, insulator, exactly 4, semiconductor. They contain 4 electrons forming valence covalent bond with a neighboring atom. Conductivity lies between conductor and insulator. Temperature increases, then they will lose electron, become conductor, but when low temperature, they will keep their covalent bond intact. So at higher temperature, they behave as conductor, and at lower temperature, they behave as insulator. Please write this much. Now after this, just one chapter left out, that is electromagnetic wave. I think next week we'll be able to complete everything. Or as I told, by February end, everything will be completed. Then entire March we'll do revision of MCQs.
Done, sir.
So those substance which contains 4 valence electron in outermost orbit forming 4 valence covalent bond with a neighboring atom are called semiconductor. Their conductivity lies between conductor and insulator. At higher temperature they behave as conductor and at lower temperature they behave as insulators. At absolute zero temperature, they behave as perfect insulator. At absolute zero temperature, they behave as perfect insulator. They are called as intrinsic semiconductor. They are called as intrinsic semiconductor or pure semiconductor. That means you have not added any impurity. They contain equal number of, now what is meaning of this? Equal number of positive holes and negative electrons. That means if due to thermal agitation some covalent bond breaks, that will release electron, and removal of electron creates positive charge. Losing electron means positive. So one electron lost, one positive charge. Two electron lost, two positive charge. Therefore we say it contains equal positive hole. Losing is called charge, or here in electronic circuit it is called hole. So it contains equal number of positive hole and negative electrons. Examples: germanium, silicon. So two semiconductor we are going to study: germanium, silicon. Again I am repeating from start, what is semiconductor? Those substance which contains 4 valence covalent bond in the 4 valence electron in the outermost orbit forming 4 valence covalent bond with the neighboring atom are called as semiconductors. Their conductivity lies between conductor and insulator. At high temperature they behave as conductor, low temperature as insulator. At absolute zero they are called as perfect insulator. They are also called intrinsic or pure semiconductor. They contain equal number of positive hole and negative electron, such as example germanium, silicon. Right, further then we'll see how to make them impure.
Sir,
Mhm.
electrolytes will be counted as
No,
semiconductors or
no.
conductors.
What are electrolytes?
They pass electricity.
That means they are already conductor. Na? Semiconductor is not passing electricity. Only at higher temperature it will pass due to breaking of that bonds or by adding impurity. That works on the principle of dissociation reaction. This will work on controlling the flow of electron. So that was ions. Here we are, that's why talking positive hole and negative electron. Hello?
Yes, sir.
So they either give or they do not. Here it will give at certain condition and will not give at certain condition.
Yes, sir.
Electrolyte always gives. So these are two different concepts.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Done, sir.
Yeah. One minute, huh? Now everybody has done till this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
We said they are called pure semiconductor or intrinsic semiconductor. So there must be some impure also then. If this is pure, there must be one semiconductor which is not pure. So all this sports person, when they participate before their event starts, any checking is done or any testing is done? Have you heard they are undergoing
Yes, sir.
dope test? Dope test.
Yes, sir.
That dope test is to check whether they have taken some prohibited drugs or not to enhance their stamina. So in semiconductor, the process of adding impurity from outside, what is that called? Doping. The process of adding impurity to pure semiconductor is called as doping. The doped semiconductors, the doped semiconductors are called as extrinsic semiconductor, are called as extrinsic semiconductors. Right. Meaning of doping, and then they are called extrinsic semiconductor. Written, I think, written now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have to study what is that impurity we have added and what are they called. In general, extrinsic. But there are two types of extrinsic semiconductor. One is N-type, other is P-type. Chapter is theoretical. There are two types of intrinsic semiconductor. There are two types of intrinsic semiconductors. First, N-type semiconductor. Chapter is simple. Just connection with the previous topics will go on moving ahead. Totally independent chapter. It is connected with itself only, not with the other chapters. There are two types of intrinsic semiconductors. Sorry. Extrinsic semiconductors and type semiconductor. First one. Right, then I've cleared the space to explain you full. अभी ध्यान से देखना, because N type similar to this will be P type. Suppose this is germanium atom in germanium crystals. Pure germanium atoms in germanium crystals. GE have written. GE. Each germanium atoms has 4 electrons in outermost orbit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 electrons in the outermost orbit, forming 4 covalent bonds, valence covalent bond. Four valence covalent bond. Each covalent bond has 2 electrons. In pure germanium crystals, germanium atoms forms 4 valence covalent bond with the neighboring atom. Hence they behave as pure semiconductor. In fact, pure insulator. In pure germanium crystals, germanium atoms forms 4 valence covalent bond with a neighboring germanium atom. Hence they behave as perfect insulator. We want to make them conductor by adding impurity. When such a substance are doped with fifth group, elements of fifth group of periodic table such as antimony, arsenic, phosphorus, containing 5 electrons in the outermost orbit. The 4 electrons forms 4 valence covalent bond with the neighboring germanium atom, leaving behind 1 excess electron for conductivity. मतलब एक इलेक्ट्रॉन देखो बाहर है. So when such a substance or when pure germanium crystal are doped with impurity from fifth group of periodic table, such as antimony, containing 5 electrons in the outermost orbit. Then 4 electrons form 4 valence covalent bond with the neighboring germanium atom, leaving behind one excess electron for conductivity. When electric field is applied, electric field means battery. Battery means potential difference. So when electric field is applied, suppose this whole thing I take like this box, and here I connect electric field, means battery. Electric field is always from positive to negative. Then this free electron will move towards positive terminal. So when electric field is applied, excess electron travels towards positive terminal. That means opposite to the electric field. Hello?
Yes, sir.
When electric field is applied, the free electron travels opposite to electric field and give rise to the current in the circuit. As conductivity is due to negative electron, this is called as N-type semiconductor. Due to thermal agitation, whenever current passes, we know there is two effects, heating effect and magnetic effect. So due to thermal agitation, that is due to heating, some covalent bond breaks and give rise to positive hole and negative electron. पहले से negative electron you have added, और भी आ गया due to breaking, तो ये ज्यादा हो गया ना in number as compared to positive or not.
Yes, sir.
So they contain majority carrier. Majority carrier. Carrier means current जो pass करेगा. Majority carriers as negative electron and minority carrier as positive hole. Again, I am repeating what is N-type semiconductor. Means if they say explain N-type semiconductor. So first we will explain pure wala, then addition wala, then how it conducts. In pure germanium crystals, germanium atoms forms 4 valence covalent bond with a neighboring germanium atom. Hence they behave as perfect insulator. First part clear?
Yes, sir.
When such a substance are doped with impurity from fifth group of periodic table such as antimony, arsenic and phosphorus containing 5 electrons in outermost orbit, then 4 electron 1, 2, 3, 4 electron forms 4 valence covalent bond with a neighboring atom, leaving behind one excess electron for conductivity. When electric field is applied, then electrons travels in the direction opposite to the field and give rise to the current. As conductivity is due to negative electron, therefore the semiconductor is called as N-type semiconductor. Due to thermal agitation, some covalent bond will break, giving rise to positive hole and negative electron. Thus negative electrons are majority carrier, positive holes are minority carrier. Everybody has understood? Yes?
Yes, sir.
What is meaning of majority carrier? Excess as compared to the other one. So N-type you have added negative. So they will be always majority and positive will be minority carrier. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Just draw the diagram, then I am dictating the theory, because either N or P again pakka to be asked in the exam for 3 marks. Any colleges given the date of exam?
No, sir, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. I think they will conduct one unit test and one terminal, and May will be your final exam. And 1 week vacation, then they will start with 12th standard curriculum from June 1st week. Just draw this diagram. Drawn both the diagrams?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. In pure germanium crystals, in pure germanium crystals, germanium atoms in pure germanium crystals, germanium atoms forms 4 valence covalent bond with the neighboring germanium atoms. Hence, they behave as hence they behave as perfect insulators. They behave as perfect insulators. Come to next paragraph. When such a substance are doped with when such a substance are doped with impurities when such a substance are doped with impurities from fifth group of periodic table such as antimony, arsenic, phosphorus, containing 5 electrons in the outermost orbit when such a substance is doped with impurity from fifth group of periodic table such as antimony, arsenic, phosphorus containing 5 electrons in outermost orbit, then four electrons forms valence covalent bond, leaving behind one excess electron for conductivity. One excess electron for conductivity. Written? Hello, written full?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When
Yes, sir.
yeah, very good. One more paragraph will come. When electric field is applied, when electric field is applied, then the free electrons, when electric field is applied, then the free electrons travel opposite to the direction of electric field, opposite to the direction of electric field. Hence, current flows due to negative electrons. As the conductivity is due to negative electrons, hence the semiconductor is called as N-type semiconductor. Hence the semiconductor is called as N-type semiconductor. Okay, written this much. One more line. As due to thermal agitation, few covalent bonds break. And give rise to positive hole and negative electron. Thus, N-type semiconductor contains majority carriers, as negative electrons and minority carriers as positive holes. Next heading, right? P-type semiconductors.
Sir, minority carriers as
Positive holes. Minority carriers as positive holes. See, actually vacancy of electron or deficiency of electron is called positive hole.
okay, sir.
Actually, there is nothing as positive, but less electron becomes positive. Yes, what you are asking?
Sir, actually, I missed the line, but after leaving behind excess electrons for conductivity,
Huh.
and
After
I
that you
missed
have missed?
the line.
Okay, I will tell you. You have written 4 valence covalent bond leaving behind 1 excess electron for conductivity. Then
Yeah.
write when electric field is applied, then free electrons travels opposite to the direction of electric field. Now you are in continuous?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Just write heading then p-type semiconductor p-type semiconductors and draw first diagram is same. In second diagram there is some changes. I'm just doing that change, then I will explain you everything. First diagram is same to same, germanium crystals forming 4 valence covalent bond. In next it is written aluminium, Al, aluminium, and one there is a space. That means there is one electron less. This less electron is actually called positive hole. Please draw the diagram, then I'm giving you detailed explanation. हाँ भैया, फिर 1937 में पुट और कॉल दोनों है क्या? दोनों है ना? एक शायद 120 में है और एक 200 में क्या? तो वो जो अपना पुट है ना, उसको रख देंगे क्या? अच्छा अच्छा, तभी करो कॉल, ठीक है ठीक है। और बस ना उतने ही शायद ना अपने पास, उसी में है ना, तीनों उसी में रहता है। 85219 में क्या? एक में लिया होगा, मैं दोनों में है तो सेम रेट में 120 120। अच्छा, और एक दोनों में एक फुट है और एक दो एक एक फुट और एक उसमें कॉल है ना? अच्छा ठीक ठीक है। Written full?
Yes, sir.
Diagram I'm clearing now to explain it. So first part will be same. In pure germanium crystals, germanium atoms forms 4 valence covalent bond with a neighboring germanium atom. Hence they behave as perfect insulator. When such a substance are doped with impurity from third group of periodic table such as aluminium, gallium, boron, aluminium, gallium, boron containing 3 electrons in outermost orbit. Then 3 electrons, see 1, 2, 3 forms 4 valence covalent bond with a neighboring germanium atom, leaving behind 1 covalent bond with deficiency of electron called as positive hole. When such a substance are connected to electric field, then electron from neighboring atom jumps in the existing hole, creating hole in that bond. Thus, holes travels in the direction of field, that means towards negative side, and give rise to current. As conductivity is due to positive hole, hence the semiconductor is called as p-type semiconductors. Due to thermal agitation, covalent bond break and produces positive hole and negative electron. Thus, p-type semiconductor contains majority carrier as positive hole and minority carrier as negative electron. I have followed exactly same wording with some part in between different.
Yes, sir.
So if you study one, you will be definitely able to answer the second one. Right. In pure germanium crystals, germanium atoms forms 4 valence covalent bond, leaving behind 4 valence covalent bond with the neighboring germanium atoms. Hence, they behave as perfect insulators. Hence, they behave as perfect insulators. Next line. They behave as perfect insulator. When such a substance are doped with impurities from third group this much written, then I will clear this again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, one minute. Huh? When such a substance are doped with impurity from third group of periodic table such as aluminium, gallium, boron, then 3 electrons forms valence covalent bond leaving behind one covalent bond with deficiency of electron called as positive hole. Called as positive hole. When electric field is applied, then the positive holes travels in the direction of electric field. Okay. दोनों कॉल पुट सॉरी कितना है मुझे अपना 120 में ना 130 में रख दो हाँ दो और अगर ज्यादा नीचे आता रहेगा तो आप चेंज कर देना अपने हिसाब से दूसरा कितना है 150 रख दो in the direction of electric field. Thus, then the positive holes travels in the direction of electric field. As positive holes travel in the direction of electric field and give rise to current. As conductivity is due to positive holes, it is called as p-type semiconductor. It is called as p-type semiconductor. Written full? One more paragraph we have to write. Shall I clear full?
Yes, sir.
Okay, one more paragraph. Huh? See, these two are very important heart of this chapter, N-type, P-type. Our chapter is totally based on these two concepts only. N has got negative electron, P has positive hole. As, don't write as, due to thermal, last paragraph of this, due to thermal agitation, some covalent bonds break and give rise to positive hole and negative electron, positive hole and negative electron. Thus, they contain majority carrier as positive holes and minority carriers as negative electrons. Completed full? Yes. Just take 2 minutes, read full, then I'm starting new topic, how we can join this P and N together. Take 2 minutes, read full semiconductor, what is pure, impure, uh, just 2 minutes for brush up. Any doubt arises in your mind, please tell me. Go through entire statement because it is theoretical chapter. Chalo, read everything full till end. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you got idea P type has majority carrier positive hole, N type has majority carrier negative electron. They are electrically neutral. That means total charge is zero, electrically neutral. Now, P N junction. What is meaning of word junction? Yes, Vatsal, Neil. What is meaning of junction?
A point where there are two lines connecting
Yeah, so that
or
means I can say,
separating.
yeah, some boundary is called junction, correct? Na?
Yes, sir.
Boundary is called junction. Krish, your understanding? Krish?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, PN junction. So if I take P-type semiconductor join with N-type semiconductor, then what is this boundary called? PN junction. I hope you follow the meaning of PN junction.
Yes, sir.
देखो मार्केट में ऐसा सेपरेटली P और N मिलता नहीं है, तो मैन्युफैक्चरर व्हाट ही डज, ही टेक्स वन बेस ऑफ जर्मेनियम, एक साइड से डोप करता है with impurity from third group. So here you start getting p-type, 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 and from other side he dopes with fifth group. He start getting minus, 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 minus. So boundary पे plus minus आके जमा हो जाता है. This is called p-n junction. Practically ऐसा होता है, but theoretically we can say when p-type, n-type semiconductors are joined together, boundary between them is called p-n junction. Clear what is p-n junction?
Yes, sir.
Right. When p-type and n-type semiconductors are joined together, when p-type n-type semiconductors are joined together, then boundary between them is called as p-n junction. Boundary between them is called as p-n junction. Now just see. Explain p-n junction in unbiased state. Now see, so when p-type n-type semiconductors are joined together, boundary between them is called p-n junction. Suppose this is, I'm drawing block diagram of p, n joined together. This is called p-n junction. P contains positive holes in majority, N contains negative electrons in majority. In unbiased state means no connection with the battery, no connection, unbiased. And when you connect the battery, then it is called biased. So in unbiased state, due to high concentration of charges near the junction, positive hole diffuses with negative electron. Diffuses with negative electron. Diffuses means it forms immobile ions here. Now P wala has lost positive hole. Correct, no? P has lost positive hole.
Yes, sir.
Losing positive means becomes negatively charged. And N has lost negative electron and becomes positively charged.
Yes, sir.
Thus, near the junction, a layer is obtained which are diploid of charges, and potential is developed called as barrier potential. For germanium, it is 0.3 volt, and for silicon, it is 0.7 volt. That means when I connect the battery, greater than 0.3 if it is germanium wala junction diodes, then it will allow the current, and 0.7 for silicon, it will allow the current. So before you connect battery, they will not conduct. Reason, there is barrier potential developed at the junction, which are deployed of charges called as depletion layer. So what is PN junction? In exam they will ask, explain unbiased state. So boundary between PN junction is boundary between P-type N-type semiconductor is called as PN junction. Then just draw this diagram, block diagram. Draw this. Here you will show positive holes, which are majority carrier. Always circle indicates majority carrier. If it is circle, then we write actually for majority carrier. This is negative electrons as majority carrier in N-type. This is negatively charged, positively charged. This layer is called as depletion layer, and potential developed is called as barrier potential. Now, if diagram done, please tell so that we can explain theory. Oh, okay, done. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Right below this, in an unbiased state. Unbiased state, as I told, no battery connected externally. In an unbiased state, due to high concentration of charges near junction, the positive holes diffuses with negative electrons. Thus, P-type loses positive holes and becomes negatively charged. Becomes negatively charged, and N-type loses negative electrons and becomes positively charged. Thus, potential is developed near the junction called as barrier potential. For germanium, it is found to be 0.3 volt, and for silicon 0.7 volt. Can I clear everything now?
Sir, wait. Done, sir.
Okay, everybody is done. One more line we have to write.
Done, sir.
Right. The layer near the junction is diploid of charges called as depletion layer. Called as depletion layer. Okay. Diploid of charges means that charges which are diffused, they actually form immobile ions. I am clearing this, okay? Yes, completed now?
Yes, sir.
So we did what are semiconductors, meaning of doping, N-type, E-type, p-n junction in unbiased state. Symbolically, it is represented as, it is means that p-n junction is represented as, this is arrow indicating direction of flow of current, and here there is one vertical line. Current always goes from where to where? Positive to negative.
Yes, sir.
So from P to N current flows. So this is called P side. This is called N side. So symbolically it is represented as shown. Draw the symbol of PN junction. Okay, clear now?
Yes, sir.
Now write forward bias. Bias means you are connecting now battery. Forward biased PN junction. That means when we connect in the battery to junction, when it is called forward bias, and what is meaning of forward bias, that we have to explain. This is PN junction. P contains majority carrier as positive hole. N contains majority carrier as negative electrons. Contains negative electrons. When P side of semiconductor is connected to positive terminal of the battery and N side is connected to negative terminal of the battery, then the PN junction is said to be as forward biased PN junction. When P type is connected to positive, N type is connected to negative, then PN junction is said to be as forward biased PN junction. What is forward biased PN junction? P is connected to whom?
Positive terminal.
Positive. And N is connected to?
Negative terminal.
Terminal. So when P is connected to positive, N is connected to negative, then the PN junction is said to be as forward biased PN junction. Just draw this diagram, then I'm explaining again what is forward biased PN junction. In diagram, you can show this also. If diagram done, please say.
Done, sir.
See, when P-type semiconductor is connected to positive terminal, N-type is connected to negative terminal of the battery, then PN junction is said to be as forward biased PN junction. Now we'll say hota kya hai PN junction forward biased. This P was negative, N was positive. So this layer was obtained, which is called depletion layer, and potential is called barrier potential. Now what I do, I connect positive to P. Then this positive wala will supply positive hole to P. So P, which was negative, by getting plus from positive terminal of battery, a stage will come when it will become 0 voltage. Same way, negative side, which is positive, will receive negative electron from negative terminal. Finally, it will become 0. So a stage is reached when barrier potential will vanish. That means there will be no layer. It will vanish. And charges starts crossing the junction. And current flows through the circuit. This is forward biased PN junction. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm dictating the theory. Write down. If you have not understood, at the end, ask again. When P side is connected to positive terminal and N side is connected to negative terminal, then the PN junction is said to be forward biased PN junction. Said to be forward biased PN junction. In forward biased mode, the positive terminal supplies positive pole to P side, making it electrically neutral, and negative terminal supplies negative electron to N side, making it electrically neutral. Positive terminal supplies positive hole, making P electrically neutral, and negative terminal supplies negative electron to N side, making it electrically neutral. Okay, done. Is completed.
Yes, sir.
Next line write down. Thus, barrier potential becomes zero. Thus, barrier potential becomes zero, and depletion layer vanishes. Thus, charges starts crossing the junction, and current flows in external circuit, and current flows in external circuit. That means during forward bias, P connected to P, N connected to N, the junction diode will conduct the current. Yes, done. Hello, completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay, next heading, right? Reverse biased PN junction. Reverse biased PN junction. Just draw this diagram, then I will explain what happens in PN junction if it is in reverse biased mode. Now, but natural reverse है मतलब उल्टा connection. Ulta means P is connected to negative terminal and N is connected to positive terminal of the battery. Here the charges will drift out. They will not cross the junction. This is called drifting out, drifts out. So if it is not crossing the junction, ये open circuit जैसा काम करेगा. So current will not flow. Just draw the diagram. Yes, draw the diagram. Now.
Yes, sir.
Now see, very simple working. When P side is connected to negative terminal, N side is connected to positive terminal of the battery, then the junction diode is, then the PN junction is called as reverse biased PN junction. Now what happens? See, this was negative, this was positive. In reverse biased mode, negative terminal will pull the positive hole, making it more negative, and positive terminal pulls the negative electron, making it more positive. So this depletion layer widens
Yes, sir.
and barrier potential increases. Charges do not cross the junction, hence it do not conduct. This is reverse biased. मतलब जब ये फॉरवर्ड होएगा तो करंट जाएगा, रिवर्स होगा तो करंट नहीं जाएगा. मतलब ये स्विच के जैसा भी काम कर सकता है ना.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now write down. When P side is connected to negative terminal and N side is connected to positive terminal of the battery, Then PN junction is said to be reverse biased. In reverse biased mode, the negative terminal of battery drifts out positive hole and positive terminal drifts out negative electrons. Thus, barrier potential increases and depletion layer widens and current and charges do not cross the junction. Charges do not cross the junction. Hence, diode do not conduct. So forward it will conduct, reverse it will not conduct, hence sometimes also called as it works like a switch on off. Yes, completed now. Hello, completed.
Yes, sir.
So today we stop here.
Okay, sir.
Two more lectures. This chapter will get over. Semiconductor with few numericals given. This belongs to the part of modern physics, electromagnetic wave and semiconductor, they belong to modern physics. So we did light, we did electromagnetism, we are doing now modern physics. Earlier we had done mechanics,